Hello Virgo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Virgo for the week of October 4th. Now Virgo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Virgo, I am not offering personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me. That is someone impersonating me, and they are trying to take your money, so please do keep that in mind. They are very convincing, so do need to give that warning. But I do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also want to say I'm very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. All right, make sure everything is in view here and we'll get right into it for you. All right. I think that looks good enough, just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Knight of Swords. So this is a card of taking swift action on something in your life here, moving on something. This can be also the energy of impulsivity or acting too quickly before you hit send, for example. I would reread before you hit send because we are in a Mercury retrograde here until the 18th of October. And, you know, this is kind of in some ways making an impulsive decision on something. But actually, taking a look here, it's kind of hard to say that it's total impulsivity because you have more good cards than negative cards actually here for your reading. So, you have very good reading. One may be challenge, but I feel like if anything, there's going to be a quick moving event, almost like not even quick. I'm talking like a chaotic or like a very quickly, like a very fast moving event that comes in that brings you together with somebody. There's a row here of love and relationships very clearly. There's also a row of business situations, finance situations going well. So of course we will read both of those because I try to bring in messages for both sort of scenarios and people. But either way, looks very good. I would just say that Knight on the bottom is saying, you know, act on the things you need to act on, but also recognize that energetically we are in a retrograde and slow down where you need to slow down. So I feel like that's kind of the message here. Now, right away in the middle, amazing card, you have the Ace of Cups. This is some sort of new love coming into your life. Could be a relationship, could be, it's typically like starting a new relationship, but this is also potentially like birthing something. So like a project, for example, can literally indicate like family, starting a family, you know, childbirth on the way here, especially as the Four of Wands is next to it with the Knight of Cups for some of you. But I do feel like either some of you are meeting somebody in this week, or some of you are getting a new start that makes you happy, whether that's starting a better job. Some of you it's starting a better job. We'll just hop to that right away because in the past here you have this Page of Pentacles, which is a new money offer coming in. This can mean anything of the material, really. It can be a job offer, but it could also be like getting into a school that you've been wanting to get into, or, you know, getting a loan or something like that. You know, anything that you need to get your business or yourself or your material situation going. That's like what this Page of Pentacles is all about here. And so there's good news coming in, or there was good news coming in, or there's like an offer that's now manifesting into a new start for you with that Ace of Cups in the middle. Now, you also here have this Knight of Cups, and this row here just screams long-term marriage partner, okay? I have to tell you, or just like a long-term, like some sort of relationship starting here, manifesting in something very serious in a good way with the Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Knight of Cups is somebody coming forward here, offering their cup out to you, handing their cup to you here. You potentially starting a new relationship with somebody. Knight of Cups is somebody like almost like somebody you think about a lot, like almost like a perfect romantic partner. Now, it can mean the start of a creative venture as well when combined with the Ace of Cups. So some of you, maybe that's more in alignment with what you're doing. Certainly that could be the case. And then you also here have this Six of Pentacles as well below, which is an excellent card. This talks about balancing out your material and spiritual sides of yourself. It's material and spiritual prosperity. You can see the scales are indicating that. The scales also, in this case, say that if there's been like money owed to you or a debt owed or something like that, that potentially being repaid here with the Six of Pentacles, you can see that this person is also giving. But they're also, the scales are also there to suggest that they also need to receive, right? And so, by the way, giving in this case is not just giving money, but it's also like giving your time, giving information, helping someone see something in a new way, anything like that, that type of giving. So definitely like to see that for you. So in your current situation, you have the Devil, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So this Four of Pentacles here is, I do believe, financial stability, okay? Because you really have to like take all of the cards into consideration. But for you, I feel like this is more of like finances stabilizing. Now, some of you are a little bit concerned about spending or something like that. You're a little bit concerned about letting go of what you're holding on to. You see how that person on the card is holding on just very tightly to their pentacles? That's one side of the Four of Pentacles that can be a challenge. And the reason why I feel like that is because you have this Devil card as well in this column, which is, this is a card that I read that suggests a card of our shadows. Okay, I read this as a shadow that we have, something that we're working through, because none of us are perfect. None of us have, none of us are robots. We're not perfect specimens or human beings here. And so, this is potentially something here that you are dealing with. That's, I feel like, probably related to finances for a lot of you. I don't know why. I just feel like the relationship energy looks very good for you. Ace of Cups, or Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, amazing. Now this, and the Devil and the Four of Pentacles, I just feel like it's like you've maybe accumulated a savings or money or something, and you're just worried about what's going to happen. But what I will tell you is it's going to work out, because you have the Temperance, Four of Wands, and the Eight of Wands in the future. Temperance is a total turnaround, okay? It's healing, it's balancing, it's patience and moderation. And you can see here, this person here is balancing out their fire and their water, okay? Balancing out their cups. And it's also a card of angelic healing, or good things coming in. It's a true turnaround, because the card before it is the Death card. And so when you go through a transformation like that, the Temperance card comes in to balance things out. And for you, it's like, I feel like this Devil card, it's interesting because it's 15 and 14, but for you, I feel like the shadow here will be worked through, and whatever you're stressing about is going to end up working out. Now you have this Eight of Wands, which is a quick moving event that brings about good news, especially with that Knight of Swords on the bottom here. Like I said, there are events happening in your life, Virgo, that are going to be quick in nature. Not only do you have two Knights, but you also have the 8 indicating quick energy. And you have this Four of Wands as well. This is the marriage card in the tarot, okay? This is, if it's not a marriage, it's something, it's suggesting that you have laid foundations and achievements for yourself. And that's why I feel like, you have these 4-4 energy. This row looks amazing for finance and career situations. This row looks amazing for love. This is just, money is on your mind. And I do feel like towards sometime in this month, you're going to have a healing situation come in. So let's start to clarify this. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe, drop a comment to let me know what you think. I really do appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. And Virgo, I also do appreciate you spending your time with me. Thank you for being here, and I hope things are going well for you. So let's see what we have here for you, Virgo. All right, let's see what oracle cards once you come forward. Okay, Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. All right, so maybe something going on here. Let's see here. What else? Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. And let's get this last one. Santa Kumara, light activation, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Okay, so you may, with that Joan of Arc card, need to not be shy in shining your light here, okay? Because there could be an offer coming in where it's like you kind of need to take an action here with this Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. And I also feel like perhaps you are going to be having a conversation with somebody that you are either sort of in a relationship with, but not really, but then you like go totally in a relationship, you know what I mean? Where you're kind of on and off, or just you're not sure what's going on. You're going to get clear on that within the next few months. Okay, what else here? What else is coming in? Remain positive. And can we get one more, at least one more card here to clarify what might be going on here? That's it. Yeah, I knew we were going to get the no card. And perfect timing. Okay, I know what's going on here. Some of you are getting rejected, or you have gotten rejected in the past. And there's a reason why this happened. Your guides are saying, look, this is all lining up as it's supposed to for your timeline here. And it's almost like there's almost like a turnaround coming in with relationships in general here for some of you. I also feel like this could apply to the workplace. Like some of you maybe have gotten rejected for a job, turned down or something like that. Let's see what else we have. All right. You have the Knight of Swords again. Wow. Okay. Two of Cups. And the Judgment. I mean, this row is just all cups and marriage and partnerships. Two of Cups is my favorite romance card in the tarot. It's two people coming together in this lifetime after having known each other in a previous lifetime. So with that Knight of Cups, that's that person coming forward. It's that relationship coming forward, finally happening. Ace of Cups as well. I mean, that just doubles down with the Four of Wands in the same row. I normally don't even read the rows very often. I normally stick to columns, but in this case, these rows here are very prominently sticking out to me. You have this Six of Pentacles Judgment. New start, new new start, or some sort of like revelation coming in for you around your finance or career situation. It's a good thing, okay? It's a good revelation, because the Judgment it's not like the Tower or the Death card. It's more like something that's been manifesting over time finally coming in, and it leads to some sort of awakening. This is all happening very quickly with the Knight of Swords twice. Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Moon. So it's interesting that we have the Moon here with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, actually it's not. It makes sense, because the Moon is a emotional situation. It's an emotionally tense situation. It is potentially some sort of temporary situation or temporary setback, but it's temporary. Okay, it's not forever. And your mind, I feel like in this month, is going to disaster. That's what I feel like, especially when it comes to, there was something going on with your financial situation that was like cluing me in on like something around your finances here, where you are making a mountain out of a molehill with this Eight of Swords as well above it, where you are sort of trapping yourself. Like, I feel like what you really want to do, Virgo, is fill that container up, okay? Fill that energetic container up. And right now you're restricted. Not only are you restricted here on this Eight of Swords, but you can see how closely this person is holding on to their pentacles. And so for some of you, there's going to be a thing here or an event here where you open up. Okay, you open up, whether it's in relationships or in money situations. And that's what the Queen of Wands does. They are bold. They let it all hang out. They know exactly what they want, and they go for it. And that's what I feel like is happening here. So you have this interesting Three of Swords, a High Priestess, and the King of Swords. Okay, so The Temperance card with the Three of Swords. If there's been a breakup on your mind, that is certainly, you are certainly being healing from that. It's just that this whole row looks amazing for relationships, this middle row. And so it's almost like you are healing. You're maybe even talking with a counselor or somebody like that to help you through a relationship situation in this week. And with the Queen of Cups, because that's like a counselor, but you're healing from some sort of previous separation or something like that. And I feel like that's opening up the container here for somebody else to come in. This person is either like a Pisces or a water sign or something like that you're dealing with, either the counselor or the person you're breaking up with, or something like that going on, or I don't know, because it's like mixed messages here. Like there's an amazing relationship being formed in the middle row, but there's also some of you dealing with struggle in those areas. So it's almost like I said, the container's being opened here. Trust your intuition this month, I feel like, is going to be very important with the High Priestess coming in. And you're taking swift action here with the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords twice, and the Eight of Wands, taking swift action on either relationship matters or career matters. So let's see what else we have here. All right, let's see what wants to come forward. This is interesting because this is a reading that can really go any way for you here, Virgo. For some of you, this is all about exposing something in a relationship. For others of you, it's income material. So you have unexpected income, gift, official person, change, despair, concern. Okay. So this bad health, I'm reading about a relationship. Okay, there's something, or there's, you know what it is? It's probably the health of your financial situation, where you're just sort of like, something is really not as bad as you feel like it is. Like you're getting caught in these traps of despair and concern and all of that. But if you just look up here, you're getting these unexpected incomes, these gifts. You're dealing with official people, which is like HR, people in positions of authority, leadership, things like that. And so below the surface, I feel like maybe there's an adjustment that needs to be made in the way that you talk to yourself. And in this relationship situation, I feel like you're unexpectedly going to figure out what to do or how to handle something. You're going to have a conversation with somebody, saying, like a Knight of Cups type person saying like, hey, are we doing this, whatever. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. I'll see you in the next one.